What's going on, two-wheeled friends? This may be the stupidest thing I have done this year. Let's roll the intro and we'll talk about it. Alright, I say this may be the stupidest thing I've done this year because it is January 13th and I am out riding motorcycle. If you happen to come across this video and you're new here, be sure to go down and click that subscribe button, ring the bell so you're notified for future uploads and activity, and then hit that thumbs up button. Leave a comment if you think I'm crazy being out here. So I say this is the stupidest thing. There are some dark spots on the roads that may be a little bit slippery. It is supposed to be like 40 degrees, 41, 42 maybe today. It's currently like 28. And I'm on my way out here to the lake to get my usual picture. Oh, that's pretty cool, airplane landing. I'm taking it easy. I'm not ripping on it or anything because we've had a few different snowstorms and they have put a lot of gravel down. And I haven't driven these roads ahead of time to see where gravel is and where it isn't. But there is supposed to be some rain snow mix and snow coming in this evening. I work until 7 o'clock tonight and the forecast shows this precip starting between 7 and 8 o'clock. So with that, that's why I say this might be the stupidest thing I have done yet this year. And I don't know, this road, hopefully this isn't slippery. This is a little dark. And I forgot to use the old shaving cream on my face shield, so I'm fogging up a little. Like, alright, I just gotta open it. I can't see crap. You know, and the bike was clean, and I'm sure this is all gonna make it dirty, just having a few little wet roads and whatnot. Oh, and this might be a little closer. With the windshield on, I had a hard time getting the camera down where I usually do, so if it feels like I'm like really close, it's because I am. Okay, looks like I'll be able to get down here. I don't know why I come down here. It's kind of my go-to place for pictures. But I mean, really, January 13th, and I'm out on a motorcycle. There's been opportunities I could have ridden, but a lot of those opportunities I was needing to go to work, and it just, I was a little worried about some frost and all of that, so I didn't ride because I knew the element of danger. But yet tonight there's this element of danger with the rain and snow, but here I am. Figured I'd take a chance. It's a gamble. Worst case scenario, I got to ride home in 36-degree rain, right? So I'm gonna jump off, take a picture, and then we'll talk a little bit more. So while I was taking pictures, I thought I should take this thing out on the lake and take a picture, but just because I can doesn't mean I should. And that's kind of the theme today. I don't know why I look that way. Obviously there's nobody out here. Just because you can ride January 13th, 2021 in South Dakota, you know, and if you are new here, you might not know that. I live in South Dakota. This is a pretty rare opportunity to be able to ride on this day. But it goes back to that again. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. And just because I can ride today doesn't mean that I should. And yeah, you know, I recorded this video. I showed you that I am out on this day riding, and I could easily go home and put the bike away and call it a day. Wrap this motovlog up and say, all right guys, there you go. There's a January motovlog for you. But I committed myself. I got on the bike and I said, I am gonna ride to work. First ride of 2021. I did snap a picture of my odometer. I like to keep track of how many miles I ride a year. I need to go back and look how many I put in 2020, since I have forgotten. And I didn't expect to ride the bike at all for a while. I mean, who would have thought in January I'd be out riding a motorcycle? I'm not entirely sure when I'll put this video out. I was going through all of my library of recorded videos and discovered, I just had to make sure my microphone was plugged in, and discovered that I have like 7 videos or something like that to put out yet prior to this one. And it might be something I go back to doing 2 videos a week. I have to admit it's been a little nice because I've been a little busy with stuff. It's been a little nice not entirely having to worry about getting a video edited twice a week. I've been managing the 1 per week pretty easy. The video for this week's already scheduled. I have the video for next week almost all the way edited. I might finish that up today if I have an opportunity. So basically what I want you to do, don't leave this video just yet. I am going to put tonight when I leave work on this same video, and you're going to find out if I made it home without getting rained on. I mean, keep in mind, I don't have any rain gear either. So I got my gloves, which are not winter gloves. I should have my winter gloves on. They're more of like a fall glove. And I do got my windproof and water resistant pants on, and then my leather, of course. So temperature wise, I'm pretty comfortable. My hands are getting a little bit chilly. My toes, I can feel it, but they're not cold. But yeah, stay tuned to the end to make sure I make it. I don't know who that was. I think it's a neighbor that lives in our development, but not entirely sure. It's been like it seems like an eternity since I rode, but it was December 20th when I last rode, and I didn't record any video on that day, but I did ride. So all these little spots that are wet-ish, I miss that though. And man, this is really going to break up the winter, having this ride. You know, we are supposed to get like 4 to 6 inches of snow in the the next few days. So that might end the riding again for a little while. I anticipate a really wet March and April, so that could interfere with some ride, but I'm just hoping that this helps shorten up the feel of winter. Yeah, there's one thing I don't like about riding when it's this cold, and that's parking outside in the cold. I try not to let the battery get any colder than it needs to, but we do have our garage all insulated and heated. I keep it about 55 degrees in there. Oh, bump, 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 bump. And I could park in our heated storage, but I just choose to park out front. Man, just being able to rip that throttle. So does anybody else ever think of Final Destination when they see semis like that? I do every single time, especially if it's logs or round bales. We get a lot of round bales around here. Sometimes those things don't even look like they're on there the way it is. Stay there, Coca-Cola man. Alright, so I'm like a half mile away from my work. I will come back and join you guys. It'll be dark, but we will see what the weather is doing. I'll see you later. Alright, two-wheeled friends, welcome back. I guess I don't need to welcome you back because you're still watching, but it is now a little bit after 7 o'clock. I am off work and I dodged the bullet, so to say, with this weather. I kind of was watching things all day long. I checked the radar. I didn't check it before I left, but I checked it about an hour ago. And the storm is all rain right now. It is currently 36 degrees. And the weather that's coming in, this storm, we're in a winter storm watch. It's supposed to get really windy and rain and then mix and snow and, you know, the potential for, I think 4 to 6 inches is what they got us in. And all that weather is about an hour drive from us at 6 o'clock. I don't know how fast it's moving, but I would suspect, oh, dead kitty. I don't even know if I'll put that in, but that's sad. Anyways, this weather is about 30 miles, I would probably anticipate by now, away from us. So, you know, the topic of conversation was this may be the dumbest thing I've done yet this year, and I guess it's only the 13th of the year. It was a gamble. I like to take a little bit of a risk when it comes to riding motorcycle and selecting the days and times and all that. To me, coming out and riding, it's worth it. I gotta flip my extra lights on here, be a little bit more visible. So, January 13th, 2021, got to 45 degrees today is the high temp that I saw. Our normal temp, like I was saying earlier, is like 21, 22 degrees. So I did see a handful of motorcycles go by. And this ride is just more to document that I was out riding in January. You know, in future I can look back at this and be like, holy buckets, I was a crazy guy getting on bike and riding. Because there's a lot of guys and gals that say, you know what, 50 is kind of my cutoff. But I did tell my wife that I got to try not to die on the way home tonight. And that was referring to all of this gravel that they have on the road from some of these previous storms we've had. I don't really think much ice will be on the road. There might have been a little bit of melting today, but it shouldn't be frozen yet. But I don't want to go through that anyways, because I want to keep the bike as clean as possible, so I don't try to wash it in the garage. But I appreciate you guys all watching. If you are new to the channel and like watching motorcycle related content, and you like watching videos like this of a guy in South Dakota out riding, please subscribe, or please consider subscribing. And if you do subscribe, make sure to ring that bell so you're notified for future uploads and activity, so you can come back and see the next video. So until next time, peace out. Thanks for watching, and we will see you later. Bye bye. This curve I usually take a lot faster, and lean. Taking it a little easy tonight. Still gotta twist that throttle a little though. Who knows, it could be a couple months again before I get on the bike. Peace out.